To the window to the world, yeah. All right, see, let's start our day. We just vibing. Let me double check I get all the chats rocking in. TikTok is officially live. Let's go. All right. Okay, time to jam. Let me know in the chat if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Type in the comments of what you liked. I will try and have timestamps up as soon as possible. It is quite challenging to get them done as fast as possible, but I usually get them done within a day or two. So hopefully, when you're watching this back, you can just enjoy the timestamps. The timestampers. Hang Chat, what's up? Do you have a song you want me to play for you, Hang Chat? I'm just warming up my hands. I haven't played today. Oh, yeah, yeah. I love how much of a cheerleader you are, Hang Chat. It's so cool. Let's do a chill one. Let's do a bit of Jackie Johnson. There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song I could sing that I could try for your heart. And our dreams, they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs and sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart. Like, why are we here? Where do we go? And how come it's so hard? It's not always easier, sometimes life can be deceiving. I tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. Oh, it's always better when we're together. We look at them stars and we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. All these moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight. Well, I know that they'll be gone when the moonlight is singing brings, it brings new things. Tomorrow night you'll see they'll be gone too. Too many things I have to do, but if all these dreams might find their way into my day-to-day scene, I'll be under the impression I was somewhere in between, with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we gotta do, more places we gotta be. We'll sit beneath the mango tree now. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. We're somewhere in between together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Oh, 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 yeah. I believe in memories, they look so pretty when I sleep, and now when I wake up, you look so pretty sleeping next to me. But there is not enough time, and there is no song I could sing, and there is no combination of words I could say, but I will still tell you one thing: we're better together. Yeah, yeah. All right. Got a girl from the south side, I got braids in her hair. First time I seen her walk by, then I about fell up out my chair. Had to get her number, it took me like 6 weeks. Me and her go way back, I like Cadillac seats. Biting like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take it slow, just as fast as I can. Waist should fit in them blue jeans, yeah, she don't need no belt. But I can turn them inside out, and I don't need no help. I got hips like honey, so thick and so sweet. There ain't no curves like hers in them downtown streets. Fighting like a bad, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take it slow, just as fast as I can. We're out here in the boondocks with the breeze and the birds. I tangled up in the tall grass, I got my leaves on hers. On the highway to heaven, headed south of a smile. I get there when we get there, every inch is a mile. Biting like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take it slow, just as fast as I can. Oh! All right, if anyone's in the chat, if you're lurking, say hi. It's always nice to say hi, because then I get to see you, and say what's up, because I can't see anything outside unless you talk in the chat. I don't know who's here. So if you guys want to say hi, say hi. Otherwise, I shall keep shredding and keep practicing. Jake's here. Oh, see, when I know you're in the chat, it's gonna change the songs I play. You know what's a song that I haven't played in forever that I know Jake likes? Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm, and I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day, 'cause I know shining down like water. What up? 'Cause I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Major 9, yesterday, and on it goes through the circle, fast and slow. 'Cause I know been that way for all my time. Osman, what up? On it goes. I've got the lyrics of this verse, but I know the melody goes like this. 'Cause I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? 'Cause I wanna know, have you ever seen coming down on a sunny day? There we go. Nothing like a little bit of a Credence, a little bit of CCR. I never understood when people were like CCR. I was like, what the fuck is CCR, man? Who's CCR? Anyway. What's everyone feeling? What are we feeling today? Simon, you've been practicing. Osman, you've been chilling. Let's go. Jake, how's your practicing going, by the way? You're putting in the work? You getting the guitar stuff done? You've been writing with it all bad. That's fantastic, man. That's what we want. Just keep writing them shit songs. Stack them up. The poopy songs, they're the manure for the good ones. You know, I should actually take a, page out of my own book and start writing some songs. I would really recommend that if you're writing if you're writing a song and you're like, okay, this is a bad song, these lyrics suck, or maybe this melody sucks, pick one thing in the song that you're like, I'm gonna crush this. Like if it's structure, I'm gonna crush the structure. If it's prosody, if the lyric is so bad, but you're like, I'm gonna make sure these chord changes hit so well and they're gonna spotlight this lyric really well, yeah. Do those things. Focus on the nitty gritty of the songwriting. If the idea sucks, focus on the process, and then that will really level it all up. Because when the cool idea comes and you're like, oh my God, this is the best lyric idea I've ever come up with, then you've got all the tools ready, and then you just boom. Because lightning does strike. It definitely strikes for songwriters. Yeah, lightning emoji. Irma, what's going on? Are you coming to our country night this Friday? You gonna come party? Oh, nice. You're in. Okay, perfect. Is this I'm Yours? You would be incorrect, Osman. It's to the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Down these females crawl. Down ski, ski, motherfucker, ski, ski, goddamn. Oh yeah, 369, halfway time. Gonna sack it to you one more time. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. No, that's not the song. It is this Friday. So this Friday, definitely. Irma, hold on a sec. Can I type in the chat? Let me see if I can type. Okay. Irma, if you go to get a ticket, I'm pretty sure this code has a couple of discounts left. So just use SBEATS50. It's SBEATS50. Use that code when you go to buy a ticket, and I'm pretty sure you will get 50% off. Because we set aside a bunch of tickets with that, and I don't know if all of them were used. So give it a try. If it works, that'll be awesome for you. And just like buy as many tickets for you and your friends on the discount till it runs out if you want to. Caleb, what's up? So Jake, it's up to you, but we have a mentor program now, which a lot of people are crushing in. So you're pretty much like prime candidate. Where is it again? Otherwise Bar. It's going to be at the Otherwise Bar. So definitely check it out, Jake. Check out my mentor program, because if you want to be a professional musician, it's pretty much like the best thing you're ever going to get. Ever. Yeah, Osman's in the mentor program. It's insane. It is straight up insane. And right now it's ridiculously cheap because no one knows me. So eventually I'm going to keep working hard till everyone knows me, and I'm going to raise the fuck out of the price. And then I get to become a full-time creator. Let's go. And then you guys will see me streaming every day for hours. And you'll be like, fuck off, Luan, stop doing this. Oh yeah. And I find it so crazy. Like, the coolest thing about it is that you guys who are in the community are the ones that hype it up so much. And I'm like, let's go. No, it's something else. It's called the practice room. Hold on a sec. I'll pull it up real quick for you. So you're in the school, which is cool, but the practice room is the one. So it's called school.com/the practice room. And it's really small. And what we do is we hop on Zoom calls every Saturday. And then so you just like join in on a Saturday, and then you post your video, and then I give you feedback, and then you just keep getting better. And you can ask me questions anytime. So you can see like Brad, he's like posting here, noodling. Everyone's asking questions. Like for instance, Evo had a question about songwriting. He was struggling. And then we all jumped in and we're like, do this. And now he's going to crush it. So like, it's pretty much if you wanted me in your back pocket so that you can achieve whatever goals you have, that's what it is. So, but it's, what you can do is you could sign up for 1 month because otherwise you sign up for a year. For a year, it's $5.99. But if you sign up for 1 month, you can try it for a month. And then as long as you upgrade to annual, it will credit that first month into the annual. So it really is insane. It's fucking good. What is my favorite movie score? I would say Gladiator. Whatever that is. You're working on a YouTube to get more people into the community? Do it. Oh, by the way, for everyone who's part of our online music school, affiliates are out. I'm going to make a video to teach you guys how to use it, but because there's a few of you in the community right now, if you go to your profile, there's an affiliate option, and then if you click on Luan School of Music, so here, you get a special code. If you sign up anyone with this code, you get 50% of what they pay. So if you have friends that are interested in the community, you can start making money off me. So for anyone who is in here, especially you younger guys, like Decca, Jake, Simon, Caleb, if any of you guys want to know, so the way it works is, it's so fucking amazing, man. The tech behind it is insane. So if they sign up, if they click on that link and join, and then go to the thing, it's that person is cookied for 2 weeks. So they just have to click the link, and then for 2 weeks they can make a decision. And if they sign up, it'll automatically you'll get paid. So, dude, Jake, bro, if that's what you're on, like, you don't hold back. You just join. Like, if you want to get good at guitar first, you will get so fucking good so fast. Like, I wouldn't be so, like, aggressive on telling people, like, you need to do this unless I was serious that, like, I will deliver the results. You will get better way faster at guitar doing that. Like, I will cut down, like, years of practice that you would have to do. It's insane. Nanas, what's up? Oh my God, should we try it? Because Nanas is in the chat and she's always really busy with everybody. So if Nanas is in the chat, let's do this. Let's do this because I've been practicing it and I'm not very good at it yet, but we're getting there. And I think Nanas will love it. So let's do it for Nanas. I can't let Nanas down on it. Because she was present there. When are we getting the weekly challenge? Honestly, as soon as I can record a video. It's going to be improvisation. Or do you guys want to do, it's up to you guys. Do you want to do a songwriting challenge this week? Or do we want to do improvisation? What would you guys prefer? Shashank, what's up? We'll do improvisation. I just got to record the video. It's just been really hard this week. It's quite challenging. I want to do more of the challenges, but we're trying to figure out. Songwriting, okay. We'll do an object writing one because it's very low effort for me and it's really high return for you guys. So we'll do another object writing challenge. All right, I haven't warmed up to this, but let's fucking give it a go. Good evening. I think we should just do this again. Pretend like that never happened. Pretend like it never, ever happened. We're going to do it again. I'm going to crush this. I believe. Well, now because I totally bombed on that, we'll do a quick warm-up of the crab claw. Okay, there we go. Like what happened? I know the mistake and I'm like, fuck man, that's so bad. Like that's not the mistake you make. I can make mistakes later when we do all that stuff. I can make mistakes there, that's fine. But that beginning part, oh my God, I was like, the one, you noob. You know how to do this. All right, we're gonna redo it. Pretend, mental sorbet, everybody. Mental sorbet. And now we do it again. Good evening. sky blue gets dark enough to see the colors of the city lights. A trail of ruby red and down white hits her like a sunrise. And she comes and goes and no one knows like no one can. Tonight she's out to lose herself and find a high on Peachtree Street. Mixed drinks to techno beats, it's always heavy into everything. And she comes and goes, she comes and goes like no one can. She comes and goes and no one knows. She's slipping through my hands. She's always buzzing just like neon, 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 neon. Who knows how long and how long and how long she can go before she burns away. I can be her angel now. You know it's not my place to hold her down, and it's hard for me to take a stand when I protect her any way I can. And she comes and she goes like no one can. She comes and she goes. She's slipping through my hands. She's always buzzing just like neon, 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 neon. Who knows how long and how long and how long she can go before she burns away. She burns away. Oh, she burns out. Like no one can, like no one can. She comes and she goes. Yeah, she's slipping through my hands. Yeah, oh, she's always buzzing. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around to serve you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. You no more. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. There we go. I reckon that's the best one so far. Is it Rick Mayer or is it John Roll? We don't know. We got the falsetto. I think we did pretty well with it. Oh. Still Feel Like Your Man or Pillow Talk. I'd have to practice them. I don't know how to do Still Feel Like Your Man. But yeah, man. There were a couple of mistakes, but I'm going to get it. I got to get that. You know, I've always wanted to play that, which is crazy because like forever I've always wanted to play it. But we finally did it. We're finally getting there. Gravity. There's a lot of requests that are going in the chat right now. I appreciate it. Let me chew my guitar. That was pretty cool. I digged it. We finally, I would say that's, I don't know, should we clip that one and put that on YouTube or should we just wait till another day? I feel like that was the best take I've done. And I know if I keep practicing, I'll get closer. But I don't know if that's what, is that YouTube worthy? I don't know if it's YouTube worthy, but we'll see. I'll go back on the replay and have a look. Ooh. Do my original Naughty Boy. Wow, I play and sing so well. Well, thank you so much. That's some great compliments. Better than sucking. Yes. But if you guys are new here, my name's Luan. I'm a professional musician. We have a free music school. So if you guys want to learn music for free, it's right there. And it's pretty cool. The only thing you have to pay for is to join the community. So if you join the community, you get Q&As with me, and you get to do a feedback session once a month where you can post a video, and I give you feedback, and you get better. Ask the people in the chat, because quite a few people in the chat are actually part of the school. So you can ask them if it's worth it. It'll help you crush. Nanas, you should join the school. You know, you could start shredding. You could start shredding some guitar, or you could post some clips of the xylophone shredding on there. Prostate pummelers in the chat. So we could do Gravity. Who was at the, did you guys like the band set yesterday? I think I'm gonna convince the guys to show up. Oh my God, you're a guitarist? Okay, before you leave, wait, hold on a sec. I gotta get him I'm gonna have to teach you guys how to send these people these lessons, so here's my classroom. The links are in my bio, but I'm gonna link it into the YouTube chat for you. So go through this course. Trust me, it'll help you out a lot. It's helped out a lot of people do it. So I have a sing and play guitar course. So just go to this one and it will help you heaps. You will crush it. Trust me. It's everything I know about singing and playing guitar. And there's even a singing course in there as well. So it's like, do it. Play a cool, oh my God, Jimmy Jones is in the chat. What's up, Jimmy Jones? Jimmy Jones? We're gonna play Gravity. And then I'll do my original. Should we do that? Let's do that. That's the auto. Gravity is working against me. Gravity, it wants to bring me down. Twice as much, it ain't twice as good. I can't sustain like one half could. Just wanting more, it's gonna send me to my knees. Yeah. Whoa, gravity is working against me. Gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, twice as much, it ain't twice as good. I can't sustain like one half could. Just wanting more, it's gonna send me to my knees. twice as much. It ain't twice as good. I can't sustain like one half could. Just wanting more, it's gonna send me to my knees, yeah. Whoa, gravity, stay the hell away from me. Gravity has taken better men than me, yeah. Just keep it where you keep it where the light is. Keep it where the light is. Just keep it where the light is.
Should we do an electric guitar solo?
Oh.
That's fat. Resubscribe. Let's blues it up, cause Trish is in the chat. There we go. That's a nice little ending. I was meant to turn off the loop before we hit the G chord, but it is what it is. We're close. Yay! Welcome everyone to the chat. What's going on? So, is it time to sing my original now? Are we gonna do Naughty Boy? Girl, I'm a naughty boy. Skibbity bap bap beady dee, a naughty boy. All right. Decca requested it, so Decca wanted it. That's not Naughty Boy. Gigi, what's up? Gigi's in the house. Let's go. Oh, no. YouTube chat's not working? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, YouTube chat was not working. What happened? Okay, someone type in YouTube right now. 3, 2, 1. I just saw a bunch of stuff happen. My Beamer, what's up? Conta, what's up? Who says, please? I don't know who says. Oh, Tess, we're working. We're back. The net's in the chat. Let's go. All right, YouTube is officially working once again. I don't know what happened there. Oh, maybe it's because I linked the singing course and then I changed something. Can I play my Stairway? How do you even know about that? What video did you see me talk about that? That's a bit like, you got to be hanging. You got to be part of the crew to know that I did Stairway to Heaven as my audition piece. I mean, I honestly can't remember it, but basically I imagine being a Berklee, being a Berklee professor, and you're doing these auditions and some guy's like, yeah, let's do my Berklee audition. And some guy comes in and he goes, and they were like, and then the professors were like, they were like, are you fucking kidding me? But then I went to like, there's like, I can't remember how I did it. But then, and then I went into like and then I did like a, I did something like that, and then I did like a bossa nova, and then I did some like reggae. I had like a full arrangement, but it was so, like, you're talking about like so long ago. And then when I did it, I never did it ever again. But that's what I did. That's what I did for my Berklee audition. My very first one. And I got accepted. So cool beans. I don't know if that was the song that I did it. But when I got my scholarship, I played Ocean by John Butler. When I got my scholarship, I played Ocean by John Butler. Oh, I miss Mary Cow. We needed to get some subscriber shit done. I'm gonna speak to Dylan. We're gonna get like a subscriber badge on Twitch. I think we can do the same thing on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure I can set up YouTube to have memberships, and then we can put cool emojis for you guys, so you guys can like flex in the chat. So we'll have like a cool like icon next to your name depending on like what your subscriber rank is. It's pretty cool. All right. Now, what was I gonna play? Oh, Naughty Boy. What's my favorite bossa nova song? Conta, I don't know any, honestly. I kind of just played bossa nova just like to joke. When I played in jazz bands, and so I had to kind of play bossa novas because like bossas are kind of in a few jazz jams. But I don't know any specific bossa nova. So I kind of like learned one rhythm for bossa nova. Like I got the core bossa nova thing, and then I kind of put it on heaps of songs, like pop songs that I played. I was like, I don't know, just was what I did. But I haven't done it forever.
So girl, I'm a naughty boy, and I could be all yours. So girl, I'm a naughty boy, and I could be all yours. And I'll be your one night stand, no need to tell your man. So girl, I'm a naughty boy, be my naughty girl. Now I see through your holes, and I'll catch you every time you fall into my bed. Keep the word love out of your head, and I'll be your one night stand, no need to tell you, man. So girl, I'm a naughty boy, be my naughty girl. You a naughty girl, but I'll rock your world, doing them kinky things, but I won't buy you no diamond ring. And when I go down low, I make sure I take it so slow. And I'll be your one night stand, no need to tell you, man. See, girl, I'm a naughty boy, be my naughty girl. Girl, I'm a naughty boy, but I can be all yours. See, girl, I'm a naughty boy, but I could be all yours. And I'll be your one night stand, no need to tell you, man. See, girl, I'm a naughty boy, be my naughty girl.
Here we go. Fun song. David is a Mini Maiden fan. You're Finley. Whoa. Woo. Vocals are on fire. I think they're getting better. I mean, I keep rewatching the streams and looking at what I'm doing wrong, and I'm like, oh, okay. Your vowel sounds aren't clear, so that means you're like cutting off your melodies and you're keeping your tone as being very boring. So that's I noticed for myself. By the way, see, we're all on a journey of getting better. And like these are streams that are just me practicing. So when I tell you guys what I suggest you do, it's literally because I'm doing it every day. So I'm like, this is the best way to get better. I don't know any other way. Even having a vocal coach doesn't even help. Like it helps, but it's like, I get way more out of it because every day I give myself a feedback loop of get better, get better, get better. And now I made the change, I made the pivot, and you guys are noticing. And I'm like, see? That's the feedback loop. Except mine's real time, which is kind of brutal. Especially when you're making mistakes and people are like, you suck. And you're like, damn it. I do suck. I gotta get better. What's my opinion on Dave Matthews? You know, great guy. when he sat down with us and taught us a couple of things, he was super kind. He went through some of his songs when we were at Berklee, and dude, the guy is like one of the nicest dudes ever. We were just asking heaps of stuff about like how he wrote his songs and things like that. Yeah, it is crazy. I didn't meet Dave Matthews. But my drummer loves him. I've never actually listened to Dave Matthews properly. We listened to Dave Matthews. We listened to Dave Matthews. I was driving out west because I play shows in like rodeos and shit like that. So one of these shows we drove out, it was like a 9-hour drive to get to the venue. So we drove for 9 hours, me and the band. And this was a mistake, but I was trying to bond with my band, and I was like, you guys should play your music you guys like. That was a really big mistake. There was Dave Matthews, there was King Crimson, there was all this crazy prog shit. I was like, oh my God, I need to stay awake for this 9 hours. And all I'm hearing is these crazy polyrhythms and all. I was like, fuck. So I did listen to Dave Matthews. I really love it. The drummer is insane, and he is he's a crazy rhythm player. We did a deep dive of a Dave Matthews song. So if you check on my YouTube, I think where is it at? We did a deep dive. Luan and only not that one, but it'll get me there. Main channel, Luan. So there's a video of me working through it. Where is it at? Yeah, Two Step by Dave Matthews. Somebody requested it. I think was it Simon requested it? We went through Two Step, and so you can see like there's a video of me like going through it all. I don't know if you're interested. It doesn't have many views. No one really gives a shit about that stuff, but it is what it is. But the actual video itself, if you want to learn some really cool guitar stuff, because I'm breaking down a lot of what he does there. What are my thoughts on Jacob Collier? I don't know. I think he's just like one of the greatest musicians who's ever lived. He's like so insane. That he is an example of, I don't know, talent and hard work, like of the highest level. Like if anyone was ever going to make a definition of talent, which I truly don't really believe in talent, but if there was like an innate practice, like you had a lot of skill, like you were naturally inclined towards something, I don't know, he would be the shining example of like greatness, because he's really insane. Well, I mean, it's not so much that he's living and breathing music, it's just like he will push every time, and he will never stop learning. He's just always learning, always working. Like the guy just grinds like so fucking hard. And like, I don't know. I reckon that's cool, because a lot of people, when they like start winning and start succeeding, they do less of the music and they do more of the other things, the partying and whatever. And not Jacob. Jacob grinds. So he's a really great example of like just keep evolving. There's an amazing interview where he did. You guys need to check it out. If any of you love Jacob Collier, there's an interview with Colin and Samir. Look at that interview, and he will inspire you like you've never been inspired, because like he's changing the game. And everyone's like, oh, he does all this like, you know, jazzy stuff. But like at any point in time, he will make a pop album. I'm telling you, he's going to do it. Like at some point, he's going to be like, yeah, let's see if I can. He will make a pop album, and that pop album is going to crush. And everyone's going to be like, fuck, what can't this guy do? Because right now he's just doing him, which is cool. But at some point, pop music will be a thing that he will like. I can feel it. He will do it. Because he's getting closer and closer to like hitting the masses, and that will be like insane Jacob Collier level stuff. How good's what's my guitar? It's a Mini Maiden. Mini Maiden EM6. But Deca, what you were talking about like you're obviously trying to buy a guitar, man. You just need to get a guitar that can plug in. Get a guitar that plug in that's in tune. Honestly, that's all you need. You don't need more than that. Like Ed Sheeran toured with a like $400 guitar. You know, his guitar was $400. You don't need a crazy guitar. So definitely think about that. Like your goal, Deca, is to get an instrument that you can play and you can plug in so that you can play as many gigs as you can, and then just make heaps of money. And then once you make heaps of money, start thinking about other stuff. But till then, the only reason I got this guitar was because I'm a guitarist and I enjoy nice guitars. And this was the cheapest one that I could get. Because I tried the Ed Sheeran one, but yeah. You should get the I'll tell you the guitar. Get a fucking small guitar. Don't get like a big size guitar. Get a small guitar, a 3/4 size like I have for gigging. Like you should get it for gigging. It's really small, really, really easy. Coolie Doody, what's up? I'm trying to see what this guitar is. It's not the Taylor Mini. What's the one that he has? Because it's super cheap. 3/4 guitar. No, we don't want to do the Sheeran guitars. I'm trying to remember which one. Is it by Martin? Is the little one? Let me see. Martin. You could get the Baby Taylor, but they're a bit more expensive. I think it's the Martin. Is it the Martin LX1 Mini? I don't know. Find a guitar that's small, has a pickup, or just find a guitar with a pickup, it will crush. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. Massive question. Why Blue by John Mayer? Can't figure out how he plays it. Do we want to do a little jam of some Johnny Mayer and figure out Wild Blue? Deeper than I ever knew. Wild Blue. Is it, I don't know, LX1E? Is that the one? Is that the right one, Shawshank? Yeah, so whatever is the one that you can plug in. Find something that you can plug in that's a 3/4 size and you crush it. He plays acoustically live. Is that the one you want to find out, Coolie Dude? You want to find Wild Blue. Are we going to learn the Wild Blue live acoustic? Is this the one he played in MSG? Is this the one where he swaps to he swaps between Wild Blue and Who Says? Is this it? Is that one you're talking about?
Covering it a different way.
Oh my god, that's loud. Hold on a sec. I'll pull this up so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So you can see what I'm seeing. MSG. Bruh.
It might work, it might not, but this is what we all came here for.
I just love his fucking setup, man. He's just so cool. He's got like these gigantic fallbacks. It's so cool.
I'm in the wrong cake.
So it's capo 3. Sounds like capo 3. I get it right there? Wild boo, wild, wild.
Never seen the sun before. Lying on the ocean floor. Walking through the wilderness.
Okay, he's higher. That would make sense because he would be up here.
Never seen the sun before. Lying on the ocean floor. Living in the sea. Wow, 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 boo. Deeper than I ever knew.
I have to go through it. So if we're going to go through the first part of this song, pretty easy. Capo 5, you're going to do an E minor, G, C, A minor. So those are the 4 chords in the verse. So it's, yeah, E minor, G, C, A minor. So, and so he's doing little fills here. Now, any of the fills that you can put in here, think E minor pentatonic. So anytime you're wanting to fill any chord in here, think of like either E minor or whatever. You can just think G major scale or whatever. Whatever helps you figure out what it is. I think E minor. So I'll go, if I'm playing E minor chord, I've got all those notes there. And then if I play a G chord, I've got all those. And then if I play the C chord, and then I got A minor, or and that's what I would do. So E minor, G, C, A minor. Okay, cool. And then I'm curious what that chord is there. That's a sneaky chord. So he goes to a G.
Wow, blue, deeper than I ever. Oh, wow, blue, deeper than I ever. Oh, wow.
So he dumps to a G. And that's, he does like a, it's like a C, C major 7, C. Yeah. Very nice. Lifting his,
Wow, blue.
so it's just a G, D to a C. But the D he plays,
Wow, blue.
he's doing it's a first inversion D chord. So he's swapping that high E note up to there.
Wow, blue, deeper than I am.
Dove Dev Plays CS is asking me, hey, Luan, how do I avoid burnout? Work like your life depends on it. That's literally all I have to say. No, I mean, look, burnout is a different. Burnout is kind of like figure out what the inputs are that drive whatever you need to get done. Truly, like that's the thing. Like if you're burning out, that means you're doing a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing. Like if you're picking up new skills, things like that. Burnout really happens when you haven't taken the step to like look at like, is this actually serving what I want to achieve long term? Because for me, I'm like, hey, I want to get so this is how I reverse engineer my goal. I'm like, I want to write a hit song at some point. So then I'm like, okay, well, I need to turn myself into a record label. This is exactly how I'm building my whole life. It's like, there's two things that need to happen if I want to write a hit song. One, I need to have the financial infrastructure that a record label does. So that means you need to generate a business that's doing like up to $1 million a year. Like, cause that's what a record label gives to an artist. Like when an artist wants to build their career, they sign onto a label. Label usually spends up to like 1.5 to 2 million over the course of like 2 or 3 years. So I'm like, well, I need to have my own business that does that kind of stuff. But I could be more strategic without that. But really, if you can build a business that does that, then that's the big play. And then the second thing is I need to be able to play music as much as possible with minimum downtime. And 3, I need to be able to have like a sane mind. And so like, it's fun that I enjoy playing music. So that's like what I do. I don't get burnt out. But the hard thing that happens is on the road to doing it, you don't figure out, like you keep trying lots of things and those things are not getting you to where you are, which is not bad. They're just experiences that you're like, oh, that's the wrong thing to do. That's the wrong thing. Like right now, I don't know whether if editing my videos is worth it or not. So I'm like, I literally questioned my community. I just said, hey, do you guys prefer if I make shorts, like my short form content? Would you prefer if I made like edited content on like tutorials and things? I don't know what people really want, or make it like fancy and blah. Or do you just want to hear the song that I'm playing? You want to hear the song, you want to hear the guitar solos, what do you like? And then in long form, I will teach, right? So on my YouTube. So I was spending a lot of time editing shorts. And then so I was like, fuck. You do editing for a YouTuber and our shorts get so much attention to our videos. Well, coolie, dude, you need to DM me and then be like, bro, because I'm currently looking for an editor. I'm looking for a full-time editor. So you should DM me if you're serious. Like if you want to be a part of something fucking mad. I'm literally shopping for an editor right now. I'm trying to find someone. I mean, I can't afford an editor, but I'm trying to figure out who the right person is, and then as soon as I can afford it, I'm hiring that person immediately. So it needs to be someone who loves editing, who loves video, long and short form, who wants to get really, really fucking good and be a part of like a great brand. And then the third thing is they need to be a nice guy, pretty much, and doesn't mind doing it remotely because I live in Australia. So that's... yeah, well, definitely hit me up, man. DM me on Instagram, not on Twitch, because I don't check Twitch. But yeah, so that's how I avoid burnout. I was just like, I try to figure out, anytime I'm feeling burnt out, I'm like, what am I doing that is the thing that's harder for me to work? Like, what is the thing that's holding me back from doing the thing that I really want to do? Because sometimes you think you need to be doing something and it's not actually a thing that needs to be doing. So instead, I just was like, okay, well, I'm wasting time doing this, and this is making me feel tired because it's not something I enjoy. I can just, maybe if the result is less in the long term, in the short term, but in the long term, I'm doing it more, so then I might get more out of it. So that kind of helps me avoid the burnout. And then also they have like stress in, stress out. And then also find things that you enjoy that make you chill. Mine used to be gaming and things like that. Now I kind of like read manga. I just read manga, or maybe I watch an anime, and that helps me chill. But I'm also like, you can also do seasons where you can go super, super hard. Right now is my super hard season. So right now, for the next year and a half is going to be so ridiculously hard for me. But I'm also like, it's going to be really hard. So as soon as it's hard and tiring and I'm feeling like burnt out as shit, I'm like, I knew it was going to be like that. So that's my long-winded answer. But hopefully that gives you context on how to avoid burnout. Because figure out what your real like North Star is. Because then if you figure out your North Star of what you're doing, anytime you're feeling burnt out, it's usually you have stepped away from that North Star and you don't know what you're kind of doing. So you're a bit like helpless and you're a bit worried. So you just lack prioritization. And then as soon as you align things back with your main goal, then it becomes so much easier to do things. And then you're just like, I know you can feel the rewards of progress, and then that helps you. Yeah. When working towards, am I task or schedule based? I'm honestly, at the beginning, I mean, it depends on where you're at. Like most things are tasks. So you want to think like macro patient, micro speed. They always say that, like macro patient, micro speed. Go in and figure out what like the main goal that you have is. So like my main goal is really, really hard. So it's going to take like 10 years to do. So like I won't hit my goal for at least, 7 to 10 years. So in the meantime, I'm just like, do the things. So for me, the things are like live stream, because when I live stream, I get clips out of my stream and then I can deliver that. Or rich parents do that. That works. But then that's a whole different game. And so then what I'll do is I will reverse engineer that. And I'm like, what are the inputs that need to be happening? Like I need to be a fantastic singer. And I need to write songs. And then I need to have the infrastructure to make money. And so I find I don't enjoy teaching. Like I can't do one-on-one teaching. Like I could build a whole roster of students if I wanted to. It'd be very easy. I've done it before, but I don't enjoy that. That tires me out really, really fast. That's what watching people practice in front of me is so hard. Like really is hard, because I could just be practicing music. So then I built a whole program. I was like, okay, well, how can I still deliver the value that I enjoy giving and people get it out of it? So then I built like a mentor coaching program. So I'm like, okay, well, I've built the thing that's going to create the infrastructure financially that I can play music 24/7. And then eventually the music will get so good that will then surpass the teaching, because that's the trend that I've seen. I've taught and then I gigged, and then my gigging took over the teaching, and then my gigging scaled, and now I'm doing the exact same thing but on a way bigger platform. Because if you can teach online, you can earn way more money than teaching in person. And then if you can scale performance online, you can make way more money than performing at bars and shit like that. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And so sometimes it's task oriented. So I'm like, well, I need to build my online music school. So I built a free online music school. That's what I did. And that was hard. That was really, really hard, because I had to go task by task, be like, okay, this is a video on guitar, this is a technique thing, and I had to go through, boom, one video at a time, and I would just take one task at a time and do the highest priority at the right time. And then sometimes I would have videos planned out and I was about to record it, but then someone in the community is like, hey, I need help on this. And so I'm like, okay, now everything I had there, drop the ball, move to the next one, and then go back to them. And so that's what I'm finding is you always got to be flexible, that as soon as information comes in, that you have a better move to make, pivot in that direction. And don't be afraid, oh shit. Like when I first built my coaching program, I built it completely wrong. No shit. And you can even ask everyone in the community, because they were part of it. Like the people who are in my mentor program now, I refunded so many people that had signed up. I was just like, I fucked it up. Like I built the wrong thing. This is not going to get me where I need to go. I mean, financially it was going to work, but I was like, there was no way. I wouldn't be able to practice as much as I did. So then I had to figure out a way to give everyone the same level of value, but still allow me to work on my craft in music. So that's all it is. So that became super like nitty gritty tasks I had to tackle and go one, do. And so that's my advice. I don't know if that helps you, but obviously on the fly, I'm like thinking this, but I will be making videos to help people achieve these same results. Anything I learn how to do, it'll be part of my course as well, on how you can like build what I've built. So that's the tricky stuff. That's the super nerdy things. But hopefully that helps you, dev. But don't overthink it. Because if you're not working 8 hours straight, like if you don't have like set a timer and you're not working for 8 hours straight on your goal, then literally anything you could be doing is good. Period. Like if you can't sit down and do focus work, I'm not talking like, you know, oh, it looks like no, it's like you do 8 hours of really, really hard work. I haven't even hit that. So literally anything towards your goal until you can hit 8 hours of focused effort is good. Me gigging is not good. Like me gigging is me trading money for like trading my time for money. So the money is oxygen to do what I'm doing here. But the gigging itself doesn't really help me get to my goal fast enough. But me sitting down, scripting a great tutorial, engaging with community, doing all those kinds of things, doing the live streams and all that stuff, editing clips and blah, 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 that is getting me towards my goal. And me practicing songs, getting better at my craft, that's getting closer to my goal. So that's where you got to find, because sometimes you think you're doing work, but you're actually wasting time. Because your goal, it's a weird thing that I had to try and learn, but it was like so much of my time I would think I'm wasting. I would think I'm moving forward. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is good. I'm doing right. And it's like, actually, you're not doing better. You're actually wasting time. You know, you're not getting there. And the really scary one is when it's good. Like, I was getting paid, I still am getting paid really well to play gigs. I'm so fucking lucky that people are paying me what they're paying me to play gigs. I've worked really hard to get to that point, to get the brand to that point. But it's like, it's super, super hard when you know that that's going to hold you back and you have to say no to the thing that has nothing right now. So when you're trying to figure out your shit and you're trying to figure out like what like little things to work on, figure out what the trade is. Because right now I'm getting to the point where I'm having to say no to shit that like 2 years ago Luan would have like cried and like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. We just got this. And I have to say no to those opportunities because I know that those opportunities that I say yes to now are going to fuck me over so hard next year. Because if I put in the really hard work now, then later it will not be worth. So, yeah. John, you're asking about like how to make a sustainable income in music. Your parents don't understand that I want to make it a career, not just a nighttime hobby. Well, John, if you want to because we already had a chat on Zoom, we can go, if you want to bring your parents, we'll do a Zoom call, me and you, I'll talk to your parents and I'll explain it to them if you want. Because like I can't tell you and then you tell them, they're not going to believe you. But if they hear me and being like, yo, this is a professional talking to them, I will explain it to them and I will explain their worries away. But to make a sustainable income in music, you literally need to be able to play better than a beginner. So then you've got to teach beginners. So you just need to be a little bit better than a beginner and one step ahead, and you can make money teaching. And then if you want to make money gigging, you just need to know 20 to 30 songs and sing them and play them in time. And have the equipment to perform live. So like just have like the speakers and shit. But those are the bare minimum. Like if you do those two bare minimum things, you can quite easily hit $50,000 to $100,000 a year as a musician. Like, and just don't be fancy. Like people who don't make it, they usually go to Nashville and or they go to LA and things like that, and it's completely saturated and everyone's trying to do shit for free. I would stay in your hometown and make as much fucking money as possible over like 5-6 years, and then walk into Nashville and just like buy a house and build a studio there, and then you are good. And because you built that infrastructure for yourself, you probably have ways that you can separate from the pack in Nashville right away. Because in Nashville, everyone like gives up. Because I know your goal is to get to Nashville, but it pretty much is be better than beginner to teach. So then you can earn a pretty decent amount per week doing that, and then know 20 to 30 songs, sing in time, and play them in time. And then once you do those two things, You just practice every fucking day. And then those two things will become more and more valuable. So the first act of making money comes down to like, can you do the business skills to leverage this, like leverage the action to get people to learn from you? And that's a business skill. That's not a music skill. The only music skill is required is be better than a beginner and know 20 to 30 songs and sing play in time. Those are the only musical things that are required for 1, teaching, and then 2, gigging. And so those are your 2 like really, really easy, right off the bat income sources. And so, and then when you do those 2 things, you will crush. And so a lot of the times musicians are teaching or gigging and they're not practicing. And this is what you need to figure out is like, you teach, you gig, and you practice like a motherfucker. You practice over and over and over and over and over again. Whatever the best person in your town is doing, do double and crush it. Yeah. I mean, John, honestly, for you, you just need to join the mentor program. If you join the mentor program, you get that feedback loop every week, and then I'm just pretty much going to be like, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. It's so hard to do it on your own, but you're part of the community, so you get a lot of people to bounce off of. So that's what's the beauty of being in our community, in our school, because then you can always get people helping each other. Because there's so many of you guys that are part of our community are on the same boat. No, it's okay. These are really important questions, and everything I'm answering right now is really helpful because I'm about to record a whole course on how you guys can make money. I'm doing a whole, it's like if you look at my school, it's right here. I've just delayed recording it, 6-figure musician guide. So it's going to be like everything that you guys need to make money. So I have it. I'm working. I'm going to be building the entire course out. So when you guys ask the questions, it gives me more context on what you need help with, because a lot of people struggle. And there's lots of like really hard places that you're going to get to, because there's going to be like different breakpoints where like, when is the right time to quit teaching and when to do more on gigging? And when is the time to start saying no to pub gigs and only doing weddings? And when is the time to say, hey, swap from doing weddings and corporate stuff and only do your own concerts, because then you learn how to do like ticketed events and stuff, because that's what I do now. I do ticketed events. And I only take high paying clients. That's right now, that's our approach. And I don't know if it's going to work, but it's a way for me to not deal with people. Because what I would do is I'd get this huge influx of people, because we get great reviews, and heaps of people are always like, hey, can you come play my wedding? And it's like, as soon as I tell them the price, they're like, shit, I can't afford that. And so now we've figured out a way to like completely avoid that. So people, when they go to inquire to us, we're like, this is your budget less than this? And then they're like, shit, no. And we're like, well, it's not going to work. So here's all the best musicians we know. Go and talk to them, because they can do affordable gigs for you. So there's different levels that you're going to get to, but it's a massive challenge. You just got to keep trying. But at what point did I feel I can start gigging? So for me, when it came to gigging, it was like I had mega insecurities. So you got to understand that when I tried to start gigging, I thought I was shit. So when I came back to my town to start gigging, I had just left Nashville. I had graduated from Berklee. All my friends were super, super good. And like all my, like, for context, my roommate he was touring with Chainsmokers. So my roommate was touring, playing piano with Chainsmokers. A lot of my friends that were already getting signed and doing all that kind of stuff. And I was like, shit, I am just not that good. So I basically moved back to Australia being like, all right, well, I'm fucking done. Like, I've failed miserably and I'm never going to be a successful musician at all. And then I moved back and I started working at my wife's frozen food company, doing that. So I was just like wrapping pies and then layering lasagnas and doing shit like that, like cutting up meat. Like, that's what I was doing, helping her out. And so that was what I did. And then I inquired at some local music school, being like, hey, I graduated from Berklee. I'm pretty good. Do you have a spot for a teacher? And then I started working there. And then slowly, I started getting more confident in my ability as a musician because I was like, oh shit, like I started teaching and these people started paying me to teach. And I was like, oh, wow, my value. And then my value is going up. And then I played at a open mic night, and I played guitar for this dude, this blues guitarist. It was an open blues mic, and I shredded on guitar, and I had heaps of fun. And then they were like, hey, do you want to get some gigs in town? I was like, yeah, man, that'd be sick. So I did a duo gig with this other guy, and he paid me like $50 for 4 hours. And he's like, you know, when you get good enough, I'll pay you more. And I was like, I just graduated from Berklee. I destroy on the guitar. I'm very good at guitar. I'm very good at guitar. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But I had a professor at Berklee. His name was John Aldrich, and his thing was, he's like, never say no. He's like, always say yes. If you're in the season of learning, always say yes. So I just said yes. $50 a gig, free gig. I didn't give a shit. I knew some people were getting paid heaps of money, and I was like, whatever. This is my value. I'm obviously like at this point. And then I paired up with a drummer. We started a duo, and then I knew that, okay, well, maybe I'm going to build a brand here as a performer. When I did my first gig with him, we just basically played, I had 10 songs in my set list, and I just looped and played guitar solos over my loop, and the drummer just played to my loop. I didn't even have a proper loop pedal. I had a GT10, which has like a 30-second loop sequence that you can record. Only one track, 30 seconds. And that's what I did. And so I did the slow part, and then I went through all the mistakes of like asking people like, hey, how much should I be charging? And when things were working, people were like, oh yeah, you're doing so well, blah, blah, blah. You should be charging more. And then I had those same people that were encouraging me to charge more, and then I charged more, go back to the venues being like, this guy's charging way too much. You should stop booking him and get me more gigs. That was a really, really scary lesson to learn, was that when people are really nice to you, they're actually fucking devils behind your back. Because the nature of getting gigs, this is a really, really great lesson that you guys might want to learn. But if you're going to start gigging, always remember that when you start gigging or when you start booking shows, you are taking other people's income. And as much as they might like you and all those things, as soon as you start doing better than them, they are going to shit on you behind your back like there's no tomorrow. Because most people that aren't exceptional will always think it's your fault. Not their fault that they didn't work harder or they got complacent and someone better came along. Like one of my friends, he came onto the scene and I thought I was doing pretty good. I was like, man, I'm doing really good with my gigging and stuff like that. I'm getting heaps of gigs. People are telling me I'm great. I'm booking weddings and all this stuff. And then this guy came in, such a nice guy, comes in and he fucking destroys. He takes every fucking gig. This guy walks in, moves to the town. He's booking weddings left and right. I was like, holy shit, this is a whole new level of like musician. So then I learned again. I was like, holy shit, never get complaint. I turned into the guy. I was like, fuck. But my one was different. My one was like, holy shit. Instead of like, so you're going to have two sequences that will happen. You're either going to be like, oh, fuck that person. I don't like them. They're taking my gigs. Or you're going to be like, I want to learn everything that the person's doing and learn everything about their business model and all the things that they're doing because I need to apply it to my business model and try and get better and better and better and better. And that's what I did. And so like pretty much me and him within the like booking and entertainment space in my town, we're pretty much on par. But I'm already out. I've like already dipped out. I've checked out. So now it's pretty much just him and his brand. So he crushes. He's really, really fucking good. Hopefully we'll get him in the studio one day. But he's super busy with his wedding business. But that's what happens. So with the gigging, my one was really, really natural and slowly getting there, boom, boom, boom. And I just learned really bad. Like I had to learn really hard lessons really fast. So the thing for you guys that I would highly suggest outside of like all the mistakes I made, because I had to get over my insecurities, is I had to develop systems for when things got really hard for me or I was uncomfortable, how to get better. So when I was gigging and I felt like I didn't deserve the gig, which I deserve the gig in hindsight because they liked what I played and they were like, you're great. And so instead of me thinking I sucked, I was like, well, and then being nervous while playing, I was just like, you just got to play in time, Lauren. Play in time, sing in time. That's all you got to do. What's the worst case scenario? People don't like it? Like, that's it. And then I book another gig. Who cares? So that's all I did. I just tried to bring it down to first principles. And then the other thing that was a big unlock for me was like every gig was like I was trying to get better and better and better and better and better and better. Like these streams, it's just me getting better and better and better and better. Every time I'm trying to get better and better and better. I go back and watch the streams, listen to my singing. I'm like, get better, get better. So my theory was like, well, what is the thing that you can do to make it unreasonable that you wouldn't win? And so I was like, well, if I practice every single day and I gigged on top of everything, I'm pretty sure I will get really, really good. And whether it takes me like 2 or 3 years to be the best in my place, because my goal is not to compete against the other people. I compete against myself. And then byproduct of me competing against myself every single day is me getting way better. And then nobody else will catch up. Definitely to catch one of the gigs. Bobby B. Blazing, you need to fly to Townsville by Friday. Friday, we're doing a country gig. But on my website, I'll have, we're going to put all the gigs that I have coming up for the rest of the year because we're doing ticketed events now. Do acoustic solo gigs normally pay more than full band? It depends. So all my gigs from now on, I charge $5,200. And so I have to pay tax, GST, pay the band, and then I get paid. And then I also have I have a guy who's now doing sound for us who carries all the gear. So then I don't have to set up gear. And then I have someone who does our socials, which leads to the bookings. So you'll be in Queensland in April? Dude, you're going to be coming for the best fucking gig I do. Okay, I think it's the 8th of April is going to be my gig. It's going to be super sick. I'm really excited. I'm going to sing originals and do looping. It's going to be fucking cool. If we get 100 people to that gig, I'll be so stoked. It'll be the most insane vibe. I'm very, very excited. But when you're playing in bars, they don't really want to book bands. Like, it's more efficient for a bar to just get a singer, like an acoustic solo player. So, John, that's kind of what it is. So, Felice, don't worry. I'll announce it. Like, Sneaky Beats will announce it all very soon. But moving forward from now until the end of time, until if I ever leave Townsville, but we're just going to be doing concerts. And so we're going to give you guys all the dates for the whole year, and you guys pick which show you want to come to. And then we're going to start doing artist-related shows. So I'm going to do like a weeknight shows. We're going to do like a John Mayer night or an Ed Sheeran night or like a Taylor Swift night, and I'll play all that kind of music, like chill, either solo or with the band, and it'll be like a really chill vibe thing where we get like 100 people and they just sit in the bar and we have a good time. So basically lots of really, really cool music. And then the main thing will be to capture the content and then put it on YouTube. So pretty much everyone in Townsville is going to get a great deal. Like they're going to get great music. I'm going to keep delivering a really high level of product and keep getting better. And then we're going to try and learn how to capture everything. And then a Jack Johnson Day would be so fucking cool. I don't know if I want to do a Jack Johnson Day, but I would like to do like a acoustic singer-songwriter night where I'll play like some Jack Johnson, we'll play some Jason Mraz. I'll do like a surfer music night. Yeah, that would be it. Surf music. I'll play Jack Johnson, I'll play Pete Murray, I'll play fucking, Jason Mraz, I'll play some like Sticky Fingers and, Ocean Alley, all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty cool. I reckon that would be a cool day. Cool night. But yeah. So, yeah, you fucking love Sticky Fingers. So does that answer the question for the gigging? Because the gigging is like John Butler songs. Hell yeah, I'm so keen. Playing a gig on Saturday. Nice. IO originals? Not really. I think Wasted Years is on there, but it's not like it's a shitty demo video. In the beginning of my career, did I have a mentor or did I just learn to adjust your direction yourself? Also, before Berklee, did you surround yourself with musicians? So I never had a musician in my family. And so I did have people that I had to learn, like I had to go and find people that, and a mentor is really good. I mean, I never had mentors, but I had professors at Berklee that taught me a lot. I had a guitar teacher that was really, really good. And he's now built an amazing prog band and he's crushing it. He's a really, really good guitarist. I was actually like, I messaged him because he won prog guitarist of the year at the prog awards. He's so good. He started teaching guitar. But basically everything I know, especially because a lot of the professors and the teachers that you find, they're not educated. Like they might be technically educated, like they have the degree, but a lot of them haven't gone out and really tried. They're either like, there's a reason why they're teaching at a school and not touring. Some of them are very noble and like really amazing and they just love teaching, and that's a very rare thing. And that's like Pat Patterson, that's like John Aldrich, Tomo Fujita, like amazing teachers that just love teaching and love music. But at any point in time, they could just go write, or they could just go tour, They could do anything they fucking wanted. They're that good. So those are the people that I learned from. But if you're trying to, honest to God, if you're trying to get good, you do need to find a mentor and you do need to find a community. I am tooting on our own horn, but I think our community is amazing. Like the fact that I've built it for you. I literally have just built this for you guys. This is exactly what you need. You need a place where you can post your videos, you can share your progress, you can ask questions. You need that in a really healthy way. And so that's what I've built for you guys. You guys can do that. And then for the people who are more hardcore, we have our mentor community where you get like one-on-one mentoring with me. Well, you get personalized mentoring with me every week because we hop on a Zoom call and I do that. Basically, if you find people who are better than you and you find a mentor that is good, that is the biggest unlock. Because what you're buying is you're not buying lessons. You're not buying education. Fuck that. Who cares about education? That's why I make all the content in my school free. That's why all these courses are free. Because education should be free. Fuck that. Who cares about like trying to make money off of courses? I mean, I know it makes a lot of money for a lot of people, but who cares? The thing that you get from buying a mentor or getting like meeting people who are really good at music and surrounding yourself around people that are better than you is you can buy their lives. So at Berklee, what I did was I went to every office hour. I went to every single masterclass. I went to as many things as I could to steal people's experience, to steal their knowledge, to steal, like find, when you ask them a question about like gigging and blah, 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 and like, where do I do this? And they're like, they will show you all the mistakes. So then when you get to that pothole on the road of your career, you don't have to hit it. You don't have to make that mistake. You can just keep going. And so things that held me back by like 6 months, a year, 4 years, 5 years, you don't have to make those mistakes. So that's why having a great mentor is great. Like that's the unlock that you get. You're just cutting off time. Like instead of you spending years doing something, you could just do it in like 3 months. The best example I can give you for gigging is B-Rad. So let's see if I can find him. No, where's Brad? Let's see if we can find his post. Brad. Okay, look. So Brad, he's in our community. And he's engaging in the community. But let's go to the very, very first post. So straight away, July. See, you can see when we first started, Feedback Friday, July 24. Yeah, take it all from me. So Brad jumped in at this time, and he's just trying to do singing and video capturing, and he's trying to get better at doing all that kind of stuff. Then let's go here. August, where is it? Oh, he would have been in the other community. Damn, I'm trying to find it. I can't remember when his first one. Here you go, listening to a pub band right now. So right now, it's in August. He's just like, he's listening to what I told himself. I said, go to watch all the gigs and listen to what they're doing, figure out all their stuff, and then introduce yourself. He went out to the pub, met the band, introduced themselves, learned to build up a better, network of musicians. He did it to another pub. So this is in August because he wants to start gigging. Keeps going. Asking, how do you learn sound? Asking about the rig. He's asking about what do you need? And he's giving feedback to other people. And then where is it? By the end of August, he had his first 2 gigs lined up from doing what we told him to do. So he went, met all the people. He did the actions. This is the thing. I'm going to give you information, but you got to do the actions. He went in, did all the actions. So he got his first 2 gigs lined up. Keep going, keep going. Where is it at? Let's find it. September was his very first gig. And I can't remember when he did it. So we did a one-on-one call because he won it back in the day. We used to do like one-on-one calls. And then he finished it, did it, ended up playing a couple extra songs, total of 20 songs, personal achievement view. Thanks everyone for the positive energy and encouragement. This is what a community does. So like he joined the community and within a couple of months, he's playing his first gig. And he's got everyone here that's cheering him on. He's got videos of like of his stuff. Everyone's engaging in it and giving him feedback. He's now, look, live ready now, September. He's playing his second gig. Boom, he's got his next one. And this is the craziest fucking one. Are you ready for this one? Where is it at? By the way, I can sing a song if you guys want, but if this is fascinating for you guys, if you're part of our community, this is what where is it at? Send me an update. No. There's a photo. Oh, can I find this photo? I really want to find this photo. Evo, because it was, so you see who's commenting it? Evo B, he showed up to one of Brad's gigs and they met and it was so cool. Oh, I wonder if I can find it. Countdown to gig 2, boom. October. So this was his second gig that he did. Starts in 3 hours, boom. Look at everyone. Let's go. I rock this. Boom. He's taking a photo of the crowd. He's like, this is him talking about reflections. This is what gets you good. You want to get good at music, get into a community and be around people where you can just keep getting better and better and better and better. He's now done, look at him go. We're in October, gig 3. He is absolutely on fire. Oh, just so cool. But yeah, so hopefully that gives you a great insight onto what to do. But you can see that if you want to try, you can crush it. If you want to figure it out on your own, you can totally figure it out on your own. But within our community, that's what I built for you guys. I want you guys to do it on your own. I don't want you guys to figure it out on your own. I want you guys to just like crush it. But we got completely sidetracked from Wild Blue. I feel like I'm going to go back and play some songs. Did Cooley Duty, did you get everything you wanted out of Wild Blue, or was there more out of there that you needed? Or is that pretty easy now to figure out? It's just GC. Okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I just got 4 chords, man. 4 chords and the truth. Tends to be that way. Anyway, I ranted way too long. But I mean, this is what these sessions are for. It's to give you guys that kind of like level of value and have you guys crush. But John, you said, would it be next to impossible to go to school in Nashville and build a career? Because I know the market is oversaturated. It's way harder. You don't need to go to school so basically, John, I would highly recommend from this point forward for you, I mean, just because we've had our conversation, is like because you're younger, you're like 17, for the next 5 years, this is the thing I recommended for Simon, the same thing I recommend for Caleb. You guys got to understand, you have so much time. get really fucking good. In the next 5 years, you do everything I tell you, you go through all my courses, you learn all the theory, you do all that stuff. You will know so much about music, you will fucking crush so hard. By then you'll know like 200-300 songs. You'll be gigging. You'll be doing things that all the Berklee kids and all the Belmont kids wish they could do. They're all wishing they could do that. They have no experience. By the time you go to Belmont, you need to have 500 shows under your belt. You need to be so fucking confident at performing, so good at singing, so good at playing guitar, so that when you walk in the door, you're the one that all the good people want to talk to. You're the one that all the good people want to work with, because they don't want to work with someone who doesn't give a shit about their career, because they give a shit about their career. So the people that are in the future going to be like these future #1 riders and the future #1 players, you want to be friends with them, and you need to put in the work first. It's not like be friends with them and then a byproduct is you get good. No, you need to be good on your own. And then when you're friends with them, you guys can build your careers together. And that's what Nashville's about. That's what LA is about. That's why they call them that's why those people that grow, they grow in cohorts. And they're all in the come up together. And that's what you want to think about. So Nashville is not where you go to learn. Like, Nashville is really hard to go there and learn because you will not make money. You will not make money. You will not have infrastructure. You could just stay in your hometown, become a fucking beast, and then go to Nashville when you're like 22, 23 and be crushing it. And by the time you're 26, 27, you will be like, life is good. You'll be living the best life ever. You'll be probably writing for like great people. You'll be jamming with great people. And that's how, like, in 1 year, it's really hard to do something good. But over 5 to 10 years, which for you, by the time you're 28, in 10 years, you could do insane things. But that just depends on how hard you want to work. Ricardo, I got heaps of stuff on learning how to sing. Inside my music school, oh, damn, I fucked it up. No, I just ruined all the chat. Practicing, okay. So to become a beast, so if you go to my classroom, I have a video on how to become a professional, like an amazing musician. Literally just watch this video, apply it to any style of music that you need to do, and the entire framework is there. I believe this is my best video I've ever recorded in my entire life. And I'm going to re-record it in the future when I'm better at communicating, but this video is the most important video for anyone to ever fucking watch. If you're trying to be a good musician, watch this video. How to become an amazing musician. You need to have 3 things. You need to be able to copy music. So that means copying other great musicians. Like, listen to the recordings, copy them. You need to be able to create create good music by improvising, songwriting, all that stuff. And you need to be able to capture the music. So you need to be able to record yourself. You need to be able to capture videos of yourself so you can rewatch the videos so you can improve even faster. Create feedback loops. You either watch the videos or listen to your recordings and see your mistakes and fix it right away, or you will go and share your music with the world and people will either shit on it or they'll say it's good. And you use both those feedbacks to get better. But for Ricardo, if you're trying to get better, in my classroom, we have a how to sing while play guitar, but there's a whole singing course in here for you. So go through it. Go through the singing course here. I'll show you exactly how you get good at singing and the different techniques that you need to be aware of as a singer. And then you just apply them through learning songs. And then if you want to get better at singing and playing guitar, this is how I do everything. I go through this will never change. The only thing that's going to ever change in these courses is they're going to be re-recorded because I'll have better lighting and better cameras. Do I play any other instrument? No. I mean, I kind of play piano, but I don't really play piano. I used to play piano. Could I play my favorite John Mayer song? I like Vultures. I don't know, it changes each day. I really like Waiting on the World to Change. I don't know why, but I mean, I know why. It was such a song that I like overlooked as a John Mayer jam. But it's so good.
all misunderstood. They say we stand for nothing, there's no way we ever could. And we see everything that's going wrong with the world and those who lead them. We just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it, so we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, we just know that we're fighting fair. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Now if we had the power to bring our neighbors home from war, they would never miss a Christmas no more. A ribbon's on their door, and when you touch your television, what you get is what you got. It's when they own the information, oh, they can bend it all they want. That's why we're waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's hard to be persistent, yeah, when we're standing at a distance. So we keep on waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. Oh, right now. Waiting on the world to change, and we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day my generation is gonna rule the population. Oh, we keep on waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change, waiting on the world to change, waiting on the world to change.
All right. That's a fun one. Something Like Olivia. I could try something. I think I did my first good version of it the other day. Sis had a first trumpet solo. Yeah, the TikTok chat's fucked because I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Ooh. No. One sec. What if I do this? Bam. All right, now the TikTok chat should work. There we go. Your girl had her first trumpet solo in the school district concert. Let's go. Congrats. That's the win. That's the win right there. You Need Me, I Don't Need You. I haven't learnt it yet. I'm close. I'm going to get it. It's going to be one of the songs that I crush very, very soon. It's like after Friday, I'm like so doing it. I have to do that song. That's going to be one of the songs I play at the concert that I'm going to do pretty soon, which is very, very cool. All right, let's do this. Something Like Olivia, and then we'll do Valerie, and then we'll end the stream. Is that cool with everyone?
Well, Olivia is taken, but it looked like hers can be found from time to time.
Proud mama treasure.
Olivia is taken, but it looked like hers can be proud from time to time. I'm thinking something like Olivia is what I need to find. There's only one man in this world, I guess, who sleep by his side. There's only one man in this world, I guess, who sleep by his side. Olivia will keep me through the night. No love away from no one man, yeah. No, I'm not trying to steal, yeah. No love away from no man. But if Olivia herself were at my door, I'd have to say I let her in, yeah. Something like Olivia, yeah. Something like Olivia, yeah. Something like Olivia, yeah. Something like Olivia. I'm thinking something like Olivia. Something like Olivia is. Something like Olivia is what I need to find.
All right. Yeah. Valerie, is that how we're ending the stream? Decca, yeah, definitely. The only thing, Decca, is I don't know when my basically what will happen is my son is going to get dropped off here, and I'm going to have to be a parent, and then so you might have to see my son in the Zoom call as long as you don't get as long as that doesn't annoy you. Him going coo coo coo. All right, let's do Valerie. But you gotta give me like 15 minutes to go get lunch because I haven't eaten today and I need to eat some food.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things and what you're doing. In my head, my same picture. Since I come home, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair, the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, yeah. No, 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 no. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up on for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. Now are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair, and are you busy? And did you have to pay the fine that you was dodging all the time? Are you still dizzy? Since I come home, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair, the way you like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, yeah, Valerie, yeah. Won't you come on over, Valerie?
All right. That was fun. Hey, thanks for asking the questions, guys. Because as I was trying to think of the answers, because I'm giving you real time, I haven't had enough time to like formulate like a really, because I struggle with value. My goal is value per second. Like if I can give you guys as much information in the shortest amount of time possible, that's what I'm trying to do. And so answering the questions is a great way for me to be like, oh, Luan, you're not very clear there. You need to be better. I'll look back at the way I answer those questions and find better ways to answer them for you guys. But there'll all be content in the future. Like everything you guys were asking, like Dude Dev, you guys are, I'm going to make it as easy as it can for you. Like everything that I did I'm going to try and make it as fucking easy as possible for you guys to crush. Because, yeah, like, it's really hard. I didn't have anyone who, like, was like, do this, do that, do this, do that. They were all like, I just had to figure it out on my own. And every time I asked someone a question, they didn't really know. They were just like, yeah, no, this is how it is. And I'm like, that's not how it is. You need to have like an actual game plan. Like, what did you do? What did you say? So I'll give you guys the step-by-step process that you can go from being like pretty much someone who has $0 in your bank account to becoming someone who can gig full-time and like completely like make an entire living and support a family and do all that shit as a musician. So what a lot of people think you can't do, they don't know that you can do it, and it's actually a lot easier than you think. So hopefully you guys crush it. And then if any of you guys really want like hands-on, like you want to get really good, join the mentor program. Like it's seriously, right now it's underpriced as fuck. It is so cheap, but it will go up in the future. And as I grow as a creator, I will be raising the price. So if you want to get in the early times, definitely check it out. And watch the video because you'll see how everyone does it. Luke rates the mentor program. Yeah, he's crushing it. Luke's crushing in the mentor program. Yeah, it's good times. All right, squad, I better go because I just got the message that my son is here, so I'm going to go hang out with the son, and I'll be right back. All right. I'll see you guys this afternoon for the afternoon set. All right.